Hi CP Intermediate students, it's Mrs. Offerman, your nurse. I am so excited to see you guys. It's been 6 weeks, it's been a really long time, and I really miss seeing you guys. I hope you've been doing a really good job of staying safe and healthy at home during these last 6 weeks that we haven't been in school. I wanted to take some time to talk to you about 6 different ways that you can be healthy at home. Well, healthy anywhere really. So if you could grab a piece of paper and a pen and write down just these 6 things, okay? I would love it if you could do that for me. It's just a really simple little task. I'm not gonna make you work too hard, but at the end, we're gonna have just a tiny, tiny little bit of work for you to do with this, okay? So number 1 is fueling your body with really good, healthy foods. So we can think about fueling our bodies like we do with filling our cars with gasoline. So mom and dad drive a car, and if they don't go to the gas station and put more gas in the car won't drive. It has to have gas in it to go. Our bodies are the exact same way. We need really great healthy foods, lots of awesome water, fruits, vegetables, grains, fats, proteins, all of those things to make our bodies work the best way possible. Our skin, our organs, our bones, our muscles, all of that stuff needs to work properly, and it needs to be fueled well so it can do that work. Number 2 is really good sleep. Now, grown-ups don't need as much sleep as kids. That's just normal because grown-ups are done growing. They're all grown up, hence grown up, get it? Kids are always growing. You guys are growing every single minute of every day of every time. So it's so much work for your body to grow. It's tons and tons of work. Your body needs tons of sleep to recharge, reinvigorate, re-energize so you can go the next day. Besides just doing the normal things you're doing throughout the day, your body's growing, so it needs that sleep to really recharge. Number 3 is exercise. That's a pretty obvious one, right? We know that our bones, our muscles, our organs, they all need exercise to work as good as possible. Now, if you don't exercise, our bodies still work, they just don't work as good. And we want these bodies to last us till we're 80, 90, 100 years old. So if we start doing a really good job of moving and working our bodies now at a young age and do that our whole life, we'll be in tip-top shape when you're 100. It'll be a piece of cake. All right, number 4 is to be safe. If our bodies aren't safe, they can't be healthy. So things like wearing your helmets when you ride your bikes, wearing your seat belts when you ride in the car, even putting on sunscreen when you're out in the sunlight. Those are ways to keep your body safe. Number 5 is to help keep your body from getting sick from germs from the outside world. So you've been hearing a lot about that with the coronavirus lately. So you probably know all of these things really well by now. Washing your hands lots of times and really good. Covering your mouth when you cough or sneeze, so you don't spread all that junk everywhere. Going to the doctor to get vaccines, not touching your face, all of those things to help prevent those germs going into your body that you'd have to have your immune system fight off in the first place. And then last, number 6, is keeping your brain healthy. We really need these brains to last us our whole lives, okay? So things like doing math problems, reading is huge for your brain. Even having a conversation with a friend and talking through a problem and thinking through a scenario and talking about what could be or what might be. Challenging our brain is really, really awesome. It's super good, moves that brain, keeps it working at tip-top shape. The other thing, limit your screen time. I know that's really hard, and phones and tablets and computers and gaming systems and TVs, they're everywhere, they're part of our life, and that's fine. It's just a matter of knowing how much you're on them and making sure it's not too much. Because as good as they can be, there's great educational stuff on there. You do all of your learning from school now on devices. It's still not amazing for our brains, okay? There's some science behind this. It's not just grown-ups saying, put your phone down. It's real science, and we want our brains to last us till we're 80, 90, 100 years old. So, limiting screen time, knowing how much you're on your screens and knowing how much you really should be on your screens is a really important way to keep your body healthy, that brain specifically. And the more you're sitting on a screen, the less time you're out moving your body. Think about that for a minute. All right, so those are my 6 things. So you've got your piece of paper. Hopefully you wrote those 6 things down. Food for fuel, lots of good sleep, moving and exercising, safety, keeping sickness away, and brain health. Okay, so those are our 6 things. I would really like you to think about the things that you are already doing in those things. There's tons of things you're already doing. The activities you love to do. Maybe you are an avid reader and you love reading, so you're reading as much as you can all the time. Maybe you're constantly wearing your helmet. You know that that's important. You always do that. Write down the things that you're doing and doing really well. And then maybe also in the next column, think about the things that, maybe I could work on that. Maybe if I needed to pick something, this is what I would want to do to kind of work on my health. So that's your job. I think you'll do great. It's really easy. And then the next week when I come talk to you, we're going to dive a little deeper into those specific 6 things. It was really nice to talk to you. I really miss you guys. If you have any questions or want to chat, my work email is open and ready to go to chat. If that's not an option, I can definitely get you with my work phone. So have a lovely week. Bye, guys.